Hello from just north of Houston in a little town called Magnolia, Texas. We're planting some Oxblood Lilies and doing some tips. We actually filmed this yesterday. Today it was snowing in Houston, and there's a palm tree filled with snow, a little sago palm, and I'll show some more clips of that coming up. And we also dropped off a sample display we've been working on at a local nursery in Tomball called the Arborgate, where they're doing one of their big Christmas festival and open houses tomorrow, which would be December 5th. We're talking about the Oxblood Lily. You can see it right there sitting on top of a wooden stump. The Oxblood Lily is this little black bulb with roots coming out of it right now. It actually sends up its blooms in September, and then its foliage comes up during the wintertime, so about right now. It grows all winter long, and then it will go dormant about late April. The reason I'm doing a panoramic shot of this backyard that we're in is to show you how a lot of backyards look in the south. You have a lot of filtered sun peeking in through woodland settings or the edges of woods and cleared areas, like where we have a lawn backing into the woods right here. And a lot of these areas have enough sun for a lot of these winter blooming or winter foliage varieties to get all the winter sun they need. Now this is a fall blooming variety. So we're looking here at some of the trees and how the sun's coming in, and we're going to go through a simple planting and show you some ideas of what to do. I'm in a setting where we have filtered winter sun, and it's in the lawn and it's not too wooded, and this would be a perfect spot for a lot of Oxblood lilies to come up and grow and bloom. So I'm going to put these oxbloods in the ground right now. Now we're in December, so it's kind of late and they're not going to bloom this year, but they're going to grow just fine. They're going to grow all the way through April. Around April we'll see the tops that are full start to yellow out, and then they'll go dormant for the summer. But come mid-September next year, all along this lawn, almost woodland setting, this edge, you're going to see all these bulbs that look like dried papery sheaths turn into these beautiful oxblood red blooms. And they're going to be here, and we're just north of Houston in Magnolia. They're going to be blooming here for 30, 40, 50 years. So here we go. We're going to get started planting. So here we are, and you know, a lot of people ask me what to do to prepare for the soil. And for things like Oxblood lilies, this is about all I do. I open it up, put them in the ground. It's not the most attractive, but they're going to naturalize, and for a guy like me who's in a hurry, you know, in a naturalized setting, that's all you got to do. So I'm just going to put my shovel in, wedge open, drop about 3 bulbs in there, a little bit more. Drop 3 bulbs in there, cover it up, move on to the next site. And I know that what's going to happen here, as early as 3 or 4 years, it's going to look like naturalized clumps here because these start dividing soon. Now, they're going to be nice blooms the first year, but their powerless southern bulbs really is the years 3, 4, 5, and on when they start to multiply. And so pretty soon it'll look like a nice naturalized clump. And then, of course, you have to deal with things that come afterwards, like maybe a dog that likes to dig things up. Here we have an American Cocker Spaniel named Boz, who's very curious and starts to dig. Boy, the snow is really coming down earlier today. I mentioned that maybe the sago palm should have been covered. We had some in California that if it ever snowed, the fronds would just fall right off.
Big flakes.
Big flakes. Concluded the day at the Arborgate in Tomball on 2920, one of the best nurseries in the Houston area. And we dropped off a Christmas display for their open house, which is happening tomorrow. And I was able to visit with Bev's son. Perfect. I'm here with Bev at the Arborgate once again. Thanks, Bev, for having us.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
It's snowing outside, and you have a Christmas open house tomorrow at 4 p.m. And you just put up our latest bulb display.
We are so excited about this. These are just incredible bulbs, incredible gifts. So this is a wonderful way to display them, and hopefully everybody will fill their stockings.
I hope so. Well, Bev, thanks, and Merry
Thank
Christmas.
You. Thank you, Chris. Good to see you.